What's going on, fellow gamers and music lovers? It's Bluedaberry with another review. This time, it's going to be Slime Season 3. First impressions of this mixtape was like, what a surprise that it actually came out. Because Young Thug, his track record for putting out music is just so scarce. It comes out when it wants to. He'll tell you a date and then he'll just push it back. And I can understand what that's usually from, The way his record label is probably set up, it seems like they have more control over his music than he does. And they're the ones paying the bills, so I guess, they pretty much control him. And it's really sad because, I feel like Young Thug has enough music to put out Slime Season 12. But the reason that he doesn't is because of his record label. Also, I feel like a lot of his buzz and his buzz that he accumulated from that time, from him transitioning into Cash Money, I feel like that buzz came from things that didn't have to do with music. So I feel like Young Thug's biggest problem is his image. He wanted us to think that he was Lil Wayne when he first came out, and that really kind of hurt him. And then he started doing this whole clash with Lil Wayne thing, and he's Birdman's best friend and all this kind of stuff that came out. So that kind of like really ruined his image and the way people thought of him. It didn't have to do anything with his music. It had to do more with all this drama, and you realize people love drama. So his whole plan was to put out enough drama to bring more attention to himself. And in the end, that really hurt him. And all those rumors and all the things people have been saying about him, I mean, he can't leave it. He can't get away from it. It's because that's what people know him as now. But his music is starting to progress, and we're seeing a whole nother side of him, apart from the drama and all the stuff that's been going on through the media and all the crazy stuff that was going on. All right, so first I'm gonna get into the first track, With Them. I love this track. I think it's real creative, but it has nothing that's like heartfelt. It's just like he's stunning on the track. That's pretty much all he's doing in that track. But if you just relax, and you just listen to this track, I really like it. I think it's kind of creative. It's got a lot of energy in it. It's more about how he's saying it, and it's not what he's saying exactly, because that's his life, and I can't tell him how to live his life, but it's about how you portray your life and how you show us like what you're going through in your life. But I like it. I like how he's just going in on that track. It's not nothing like serious, but it's more, it's still fun. All right. So second song, Memo. I love the way, he uses the word memo and how he's like, he's trying to tell you something creative and then he wants you to make a note of it. So he always says memo in there. I kind of like that. It's kind of different from most other songs. It's not over the top. It is just right. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of slow. It's kind of mellow. I'm definitely feeling this song a lot. But it's a great hit. I love these choruses. It's like when you hear London on the track, it's like Future and Metro Boomin, like every time. All right, so third song, Drippin'. See, I love how he's like, I need it, I need it, I need it. I love how he says that. But I feel like that should have been the actual chorus for the original song. It says like his chorus, I wasn't feeling this chorus on this track. But I think that if he would have been like, I need it, and use that for the chorus of this song, he could have called this song I Need It, and it would have been perfect. I don't know why he tries to put like 3 or 4 choruses in one song, and it's just like too much. It's overwhelming. But yeah, the lyrics were okay. But he has like his own style, and it's different from most of them, you know what I'm saying? So, he's really good at rhyming stuff. And if he does freestyle all his stuff, then this is like even more incredible than I actually, gave him credit for. But it's crazy how he gets like more aggressive in the song when he's like talking about like spending some on shoes and you better watch his step. I like how he gets like super aggressive with that part because that's a lot of money. You don't know nobody mess up your shoes and stuff like that. Then we got number 4, Slime Shit. This is like kind of my least favorite song, but I see what he's trying to do with the song and it's okay. The feature was okay. The name, goes with the theme of his album, so I can see why he wanted to throw that one in there even if he didn't want to put it on here, or if he didn't feel like it was up to par with the album or the mixtape. The chorus was okay. I like the chorus, like best part about the song. To use Yak Gotti, I never even heard of him before, but his lyrics are okay, just not as good as the other stuff on the album, so kind of wasn't feeling his part as much, but it was pretty good. You know, it wasn't bad. It was just not like the best. It wasn't the best part of like the song or even the mixtape. So, you know what I'm saying? I really don't know what to call this. I don't know what that should call this, a mixtape or an album, but you know what I'm saying? Because he makes you pay for it and it's supposed to be a mixtape. So I really don't know. But either way, number 5, Digits. This is probably like my second favorite song on the whole mixtape. I love it. I love it. And then I heard that Meek Mills was actually going to be on this song, and I was waiting for that, you know, to really review that song. But, you know, that hasn't came out. He's probably going to put it like Slime Season 4, and he's going to put that one on there. But Meek Mills, just that little snippet that he released of the Meek Mills, straight fire. It was classic. It was like, yeah, it should have been that way before he even put this one out. But I guess Meek Mills probably got on there a little bit late, and then he wanted, you know, didn't know what to do. He was like, damn, should I like retrack my whole album for it? But I know Meek Mills is like one of my favorites, so I'm pretty sure it's like worth it if he would have retracted it. But yeah, this song is definitely another anthem. It's more deep than a lot of other songs, you know what I'm saying? Talking about how like it's like saying, you know, why not do what you want to do, you know, live your life up, because life is going to keep going even if you're dead or if you're alive. And then it's like somebody is going to be born after you die. I love, you know, I love that part. Freaking love that. That makes this another anthem. Like, this is a born anthem song. I love it. And then number 6, Worth. It's a very slow, you know, loving song. You know, he has a lot of these that I really like. This one was good on the chorus. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he hold his notes and stuff like that later on in the song, and for the chorus. But other than that, I wasn't really, you know, thinking one of his best love songs. But you know, I don't skip it when I listen to that mixtape. I keep listening to it, so I like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I feel like he's kind of being diverse in his, you know, choices of songs in this one because it's so short. So I think it's good. It goes with it, like, because I love the choruses, you know. So I'm a chorus fan. So then we're gonna get to number 7, Tattoos. Probably my absolute favorite one on this whole mixtape. I love this song so much. I remember when I heard the snippet of it on, you know, I heard the snippet of it before, you know, he was about to release Slime Season 3. It was kind of after I'm Up album mixtape, so I wasn't too sure, you know, if this was actually going to be on Slime Season 3. And when I actually saw it and heard it, because I thought it was going to be called 100 or 10 bands, I thought it was going to be called 10 bands. And when it said Tattoos, I didn't even notice that was the song that I was waiting for. And then when I got to it, I was like, oh my God, yes, this is what I needed. I needed to hear this song on this mixtape for it to even be good to me. Because you when you release a song, when you give a snippet of a song and say it's gonna be on something, and you don't put it on there, that kind of ruins the whole like feel and everything of the mixtape. Even if the mixtape is straight fire, that really pisses me off. Like, I cannot stop singing the chorus. Like, every time I hear the chorus, I just can't stop singing it. It's so mellow and so smooth. I love it. I love this song. This was my favorite song on the whole mixtape. This is my song. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he made a music video for it. It's probably coming really soon. But I just can't get that chorus out of my head. All these, I love most of the choruses on this mixtape, but this chorus, can't get it out of my head. You know, it was straight. It's an anthem. This is my anthem. All right, so we get to number 8, Problem. It's probably my third favorite song on the mixtape. It was sick. The chorus was great. It's like, you know, saying everything's not a problem with him, you know what I'm saying? Kind of got me feeling like, you know, when I'm going through life and I'm having problems, like, you know, I want to hear this song because it's like, you know, nothing's a problem. Kind of like that one. I love that free Offset, like, you know, shout out. And it makes me realize how long ago, you know, this came out, because, you know, when Offset was locked up, you know, that was like last year. So you could tell that this was made a long time ago and he's been waiting to put this out. He probably was done with this when I'm Up album came out, you know. Probably had this music just stacked up and just waiting for a good release window, or, you know, his record label to give him the okay that he could actually put it out. But but I love that part. He's like, damn, it's Friday, I need angel dust. I love that part, man. God. So in conclusion, the whole mixtape straight fire. I love it. I love every song on this mixtape in my own way. You know what I'm saying? I can't dislike none of the songs. I can listen to this whole mixtape from start to finish. But it's like, does he put out too much music for it to actually be just substantial and to stick with us for a long time, a long period? It's like, is that the problem? Because, you know, a lot of people, you know, seen him as like one of those rappers that want to put out a ton of music and it's not quality, but it's actually really, really good. But it's like, should he not put out that much music? But he's just sitting on, he's sitting on gold. But either way, I love all the slime seasons. Either way, I love all the slime season mixtapes. I love all of them. I love pretty much all the stuff that Young Thug's put out so far. There's a ton of songs that, that I'm not feeling. But like this mixtape series as a whole, I love it. I think it compete with a lot of other mixtapes and it's killing a lot of things. I just think his perception in the game is so messed up and convoluted. So that's just my main thing on this. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't heard this mixtape, you gotta go check it out. You probably have, and since you have, you hear my opinion. All right, so it's Blueberry, and I'm out.
We ran on the digital, we ran on the money. We ran on the digital, we ran on that money. We ran on the digital, we ran on the money. Oh, we ran on